Something is happening in China that should terrify every other nation on Earth. Not because it's dangerous, but because it's working. And the gap between what they're building and what the rest of the world is capable of, it's not closing, it's widening. So buckle up, because what you're about to see will change how you think about the future forever. Delivery drones, the 15-minute city. Let's start with something simple, food delivery. In the West, you order pizza and wait 45 minutes hoping it arrives warm. In China, 15 minutes. Delivered by a drone to your exact location. The company Meituan has completed over 300,000 drone deliveries. That's not a pilot program. That's an operational system serving millions. The drones navigate autonomously, drop packages at smart boxes, and eliminate human delivery drivers entirely. But here's where it gets wild. In rural areas, JD.com deploys heavy-duty cargo drones carrying 5 to 30 kilograms. They call it a pickup truck in the sky. These drones are connecting remote villages that never had delivery infrastructure before, bringing goods that once took days to arrive in under an hour. This isn't experimental technology showcased at tech conferences. This is daily life for hundreds of millions of people, parking like you've never seen. Now let's talk about something that seems impossible: parking. The IM Motors L6 doesn't just park. It slides horizontally into spots like it's performing choreography. Using four-wheel steering and independent electric motors on each wheel, it reduces parking space requirements by 11%, with a turning circle of just 4.99 meters. That's literally half the turning radius of normal cars. But wait, it gets crazier. The BYD Z9 GT can parallel park by power sliding sideways into impossibly tight spaces. The car uses its electric motors to spin the rear wheels in opposite directions while the front wheels pivot, allowing it to slip into spaces that seem physically impossible. And then there's the BYD Yangwang U8. This vehicle can execute a complete tank turn, spinning 360 degrees in place without moving forward or backward at all. 4 independent electric motors make each wheel rotate in opposite directions simultaneously. It can also crab walk sideways into parking spaces, and here's the insane part: drive into water almost 5 feet deep, float like a boat, and move through flood water at 3 kilometers per hour using its wheels as propellers. Imagine there's a flood. Instead of being stranded, you drive your car into the water and boat to safety. This isn't concept art. You can buy this vehicle right now. The dancing supercar. If you think floating cars are impressive, wait until you see what BYD built next. The BYD Yangwang U9. Extreme supercar accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.36 seconds. That's faster than you can say super speed. It just shattered every speed record on Earth, reaching 496.22 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest production car in the world. But here's the mind-blowing part. This $236,000 supercar can literally dance. The Dessous system makes the car jump up to 75 millimeters in the air, hop over obstacles, and synchronize movements to music. You can watch a 1,287 horsepower supercar dancing to a beat. And this isn't a party trick. The system reacts in just 40 milliseconds, faster than you can blink. That's more advanced than any production car ever built anywhere on Earth. Faster than Lamborghini, faster than Ferrari, faster than the $2 million Rimac Nevera. But here's what's truly terrifying for other automakers. BYD just became the first automaker globally to produce 10 million new energy vehicles, and they're selling these dancing supercars for $236,000, while a comparable Ferrari costs over $500,000. Charging in 5 minutes. Now, charging electric cars takes hours, right? Wrong. BYD just destroyed that limitation forever. Their revolutionary new batteries charge so fast that 5 minutes provides 400 kilometers of driving range. That's like driving from one major city to another with just a bathroom break worth of charging. They call it the 1 megawatt charging system. That's 1,000 times more powerful than charging your smartphone. It's now genuinely faster to charge an electric car than to fill up with gasoline. Maglev trains, faster than airplanes. But China didn't stop with cars. They've built trains that don't even touch the ground. They levitate using magnetic forces. These Maglev trains recently hit 404 miles per hour in just 7 seconds of acceleration. That's faster than most commercial airplanes during takeoff. In testing, one experimental train reached over 620 miles per hour. That's faster than commercial planes cruising at altitude. With trains this fast, you could travel from Beijing to Shanghai in 2.5 hours instead of the current 5.5 hours by conventional rail. Imagine boarding a train and arriving at your destination faster than flying, without security lines, without boarding delays, without turbulence. That's not the future. That's China right now. AI education. Building future minds. If floating trains at 620 miles per hour aren't shocking enough, here's what will blow your mind about China's long-term vision. China isn't just building futuristic technology, they're building futuristic minds. While Western countries teach kids basic math, China is transforming their children into AI experts from elementary school. Starting this year, every kid in Beijing as young as 6 years old is required to take AI classes for at least 8 hours every school year. That's millions of children learning to use AI before they even learn multiplication tables. China has selected 184 schools to test even more advanced AI programs. By the time these kids become adults, they'll be controlling technology that doesn't even exist yet. This isn't about learning to code. This is about creating a generation that thinks in algorithms, understands machine learning, and can build AI systems from scratch. Facial recognition everywhere. Now let's talk about something controversial. Surveillance. Flying in China is like stepping into science fiction. At 62 airports, 557 security channels use facial recognition, so you don't need a ticket or ID anymore. The system knows who you are just by scanning your face. At Shanghai Hongqiao Airport, you can check in, drop bags, pass security, and board your flight without speaking to a single person. The entire process takes 12 seconds per passenger. Beijing's largest airport has over 600 biometric checkpoints, 250 automatic gates, and 80 self-service stations, all powered by facial recognition. But it's not just airports. Throughout China, cameras are omnipresent. Over 200 million surveillance cameras nationwide. That's 4 times more than the entire United States. They call it the Skynet system, and it uses facial recognition to track every person continuously. The technology is so sophisticated it can catch jaywalkers instantly, identify anyone not wearing a mask during health emergencies, and even predict crimes using behavioral pattern analysis. Police wear AI-powered smart helmets that scan crowds and instantly identify wanted criminals. Palm payments. The wallet is dead. We make payments by scanning cards or using smartphones, right? China has taken it one giant leap further. There, you can pay without a card or phone. Sounds impossible? They're doing it with their palms. Millions of people in China are already paying for things just by showing their hand. Tencent's WeChat Palm Pay scans the unique lines and veins in your palm. It's more secure than fingerprints and faster than pulling out your wallet. Over 1,500 stores are using it with an error rate of less than 1 in a million transactions. Students use it at universities. Travelers use it on trains. Soon, people might not need cash, cards, or even phones to buy anything. Cultural acceptance. Embracing the future. But here's what's truly remarkable about China's technological adoption. 85% of Chinese people are comfortable letting robots drive them around, while only 39% of Americans feel the same way. China is racing into the future at full speed, while other countries remain scared to try. They're testing self-driving robo-taxis in 19 cities with 16,000 test vehicles on 32,000 kilometers of designated roads. That's like driving around Earth's entire circumference and still having test roads left over. China isn't just building impressive technology. They're building all of it simultaneously and doing it faster than anyone thought possible. Trains that levitate at 620 miles per hour, cars that dance and float, highways built entirely by robots, 6-year-olds learning AI, payments made with your palm. And this isn't the end, this is just the beginning. Every single one of these technologies will get better, faster, and cheaper with each iteration. But here's the critical question. When will this technology spread to the rest of the world? And, more importantly, are you ready for a world where cameras know everything, robots replace human workers, and AI systems make decisions affecting millions? China has already answered that question with action. The rest of the world is still debating. And that's exactly why China is leading this revolution while others scramble to catch up. The future isn't coming, it's already here. The question is, will you be part of it or will you be left behind?